I just want to say that was fun. I thought we played our best half of basketball to start. What an amazing crowd we have or had. To hear that arena roar when those threes were going in and we're making baskets, it just gives us a taste of what it's like for our men's program, and these young ladies deserve that. It just felt really good. They thrived in that environment, and I'm very thankful to our marketing staff and everybody that had a hand in getting these young kids in here. What a fun day it was.
The team comes out with assists on 16 of the 18 baskets in the first half. Just talked about what you saw about how the team moved the ball and found essentially everybody, it seemed like, was schemed to go to.
Something we worked on in practice. We knew how they defend. They defend very, very aggressively, and sometimes you can, find the open person on the weak side and or hit somebody on a back door. I thought for the most part we took really good shots and shared the ball at a high level. I was hesitant to talk about it. I was so proud of them. I brought it up at halftime, and then we had 4 in the second half. So I won't bring it up again. But still, 20 assists is a great number for a game, and you can see that it was mixed amongst everybody that played. And when we share the ball like that, we're a good team, a really good team.
I love the court length pass coming out of the.
Yes, we were struggling a little bit against that press. We knew they were going to have to press. They were down quite a bit. And one of my assistants, Greg Gottlieb, just said, hey, let's run by pass and let's go long. I said, Jazzy, can you throw it? And she gave me the head nod, and she did. It was a great play, good execution.
Man, what was your take, on Nat's hot start, 10 points right in the first quarter?
Man, that little young lady is amazing. I mean, she could do a little bit of everything, and she's confident and works her tail off and is so deserving of all of that. I mean, that's not a surprise. Her and Erin are in the gym every day shooting together. She probably comes in when I don't know about it. Nat is just a hardworking kid, and she deserves all of that. She's prepared for that moment. She was prepared.
Another thing in the first half, the team scores 20 points off of the 9 turnovers that you generated. Just talk about how the team was able to really value those opportunities to build a big lead.
We talked about, and I think what Naomi was alluding to, is at this time, this part of the year, everybody knows everybody's offense. So it's the play after the play. Can we get down in a stance and take away what they're trying to do? We got beat off the bounce a little bit, and I was disappointed there because we had shut down the initial part of the play. But to answer your question, when we're clicking and defensively we're playing like that and we can get out and run, we're really good. We need points in transition to be successful, and I thought we got quite a bit of that today.
It also seemed like in the third quarter when the offense kind of got stuck a little bit, that the defense was the way that the team was able to get back into rhythm.
Absolutely. I mean, we're at San Diego State. We're known as a defensive school, so we're buying into that. We've really, really focused this year on our defensive principles, and I think it's starting to pay off. There's a couple things we need to clean up as we go into March, but for the most part, they're trying really hard and trying to do what I'm asking them to do, and that's all that I can ask for at this point.
I know a key word for the team has been consistency. Have you seen more and more of that where you want it as this team goes down the stretch here?
Defensively, we're getting a little bit more consistent. However, the rebounding is something that fluctuates. But defensively, we're doing a good job. Offensively, I think that's where we have been inconsistent. And it's not because of lack of talent. We just got to look for each other, share the ball, and understand what the other team is trying to take away. And when we do that, again, we come out with 20 assists.
Naomi, take us through what it was like in that first half. It seemed like everything was working for you guys offensively. 16 of the 18 field goals had assists on them. Just what's that feeling like out on the court and the connectedness between the team?
I mean, I think we came into this with a lot of energy, a lot of motivation for, they're close with us in the standings. So just coming out, sharing the ball, we knew they were going to help a lot on the big. So we worked on a lot of the skip passes and passing to the post. So we pretty much worked in practice, just sharing the ball, and it worked out well.
It seemed like in the first quarter it was Nat that got the team going. She scores 10 in a row. Second quarter, you kind of take over. Just talk about what it's like finding the hot hand and being able to take advantage when that's you.
Just trying to capitalize when my teammates find me. Trying my best to, hit my shots. Not thinking, but more just shooting and keeping my confidence. So, and it helps when that's hitting. So it motivates me as well and the rest of the team.
And then, this is your first time experiencing field trip day. How was that, atmosphere?
It was super fun. It was a little like, what was it?
Bethesda's was our second one.
Oh, second one. Okay.
Yeah, we had another field trip game, but it's just awesome. I think they make a huge difference just cheering for us, and it's really fun to play with that kind of atmosphere.
Take us through what you guys did on the defensive side. I mean, anytime you hold a team below 30% shooting is phenomenal work.
Mhm.
It's the second lowest you've held a team to from shooting for the season.
hmm I mean, it's important. Our defense is really important. From the last game we played Nevada, we had a good defensive game, and just knowing the scout and knowing who's the shooters, and at the end just working hard and trying to get good stops is really good for our offense.
And how important was that too? The third quarter, it seemed like the offense got
Mhm.
kind of static for a while.
Mhm.
And just how did the defense get you back into it so the offense could finish it out?
Just try not to get too sloppy. We talked about that at halftime, but I think we ended up getting a little sloppy there anyways. But just trying to lock in and just no more fouls, boxing out especially. So yeah.
Any more questions?
It's the first time we've seen Natalia and Emily play in a Mountain West game since you guys got the win in Reno. Just what does it do for the team to see, Grizel and Chen get the opportunity to show off what they've been doing in practice for y'all?
It's really fun. I mean, we're all a close-knit, like, sisterhood, so just to see them having fun on the court, too, and seeing everybody get to play, it's really, it's just fun, and we get to talk about it after the game, too.
And then how are you going to prepare for the next, 3 games you guys have left in the season?
I think just locking in more on the mental side, studying the scout more, since we've played these teams a lot, and it's near the end of the season, so just we know what they do, just trying to capitalize on what they like to do and their tendencies and the players and who's shooters and who's not shooters. So just trying to lock in more defensively, I'd say.